welcome. I hope you're doing well. It's 2 days before Easter here, 1 day before Easter, it's Saturday, and I hope you all have a wonderful Easter. Actually, by the time you see this video, Easter will have passed, so I hope it was a great holiday for you, just filled with hope and joy and encouragement. And let's do some Pilates together. Go ahead and come down onto your back, please. And just get settled in here with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. Let your eyes close. And let's take some deep breaths. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. With that breath in, feel your rib cage lift and expand. With that breath out, tuck the ribs in, draw the belly button to the spine. Get yourself centered, focused, here in the moment. Now with this next inhale breath, reach your arms over your head. And with the exhale breath, bring them by your sides and lift up through your head and your shoulders. Keep your pelvis level. Try not to tuck the pelvis. Keep it nice and level. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, take it down. Exhale, belly button pulling in towards that lower back. Now change your arms so they circle around by your sides as you curl up. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, circle the arms around. Think of drawing the rib cage towards those hip bones every time you come up. Let's do 2 more. Last one. And then release the head down. Bring both knees into the chest and gently rock side to side. Release your lower back. And then let the knees open. Reach in for your ankles so you're stretching and opening through your inner legs. And guide the legs together. And bring your fingertips here right behind your ears. Let's push both legs away. Lift up through the head and shoulders and keep that lower back flat to the ground. Inhale, bring it to your back, knees in. Exhale, push it out. Inhale in. And exhale. Remember, you can adjust your intensity. So if you keep your legs up higher like so, it's going to be easier to keep your back down. And if you take your legs out low here, it's going to be more difficult. Find your just right spot. Now the legs will do the same thing. The upper torso is going to turn. Bring it in. Legs push straight to the wall across from you. Upper body turn. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Remember, today as you're working, listen to your body. Rest anytime you need to. One more each way. And then take a rest. As you hug your knees in, let your head turn right to left. And then take the legs out to your tabletop position. Knee lines up over the hip, lower leg parallel to the ground. And now our pelvis is sitting in a neutral position. So that means the 2 hip bones here and the pubic bone are sitting level. So you're not tilting your pelvis this way, flattening your lower back down, nor are you tilting it this way and letting that back arch way up. You're somewhere in the middle. Hold it here and press your right leg out. And in, left leg, press away. And in. Exhale, press. Inhale in. So the movement, or the breath rather, and the movement, I suppose, are picking up their pace. Exhale and inhale. Keep that neutral spine. Pull the ribs in. Pull the abdominals in. Pull in below your belt line. 8 more. Press. And in. Here's 7. Exhale. Inhale. Here's 6. Last 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Now bring your knees all the way in. Circle them around. Loosen those hips. Big circles. And then take those circles other direction. Now back to your tabletop position, and let's find our hundreds. If you prefer, your feet can go on the floor like this. Or if you're looking, that's a little easier. If you're looking for something a bit harder, your legs could go out straight. Hold your lower back flat to the mat now. Lift up through your head and shoulders. Get a fist distance between the chin and the chest. You're not looking way up, nor are you looking directly down. Your eyes are somewhere here right above those knees. Let's pump the arms. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. In. And in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. One more breath. And then try something a little harder with your legs. Maybe you're straightening them out or lowering them down further. Try one more breath here with this harder position of the legs. And then bring it back to where you started. Finish out here. 3 more times. In. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. One more. Relax. Open it up to that full body stretch now. Relax. Then lift your arms to the ceiling. Lift the head. Breathe in here. Then breathe out. Come on up the rest of the way. And stretch it over the legs. Our roll up. Scoop the belly button to the spine. Now begin with me with a half roll back. Exhale, partway back. And inhale forward. And exhale, partway back. Relax your shoulders. And inhale. Imagine you're tightening a belt around your waist. Cinch it up. Now, sweep it over to the right and go back. Back to the center. Sweep it over to the left. Back to the center. To the right. To the left. One more time each side there. And then let's try going down all the way, only if you're up for it. Remember, if you're protecting your lower back, I would suggest not doing that full roll up. Coming up without using any momentum, smooth and steady. Remind yourself of your options. You can bring those arms down to help you on the way down as well as on the way up. Or your harder option, keep the arms high. We are not in any rush. Take your time. Use your exhale breath whenever it's feeling difficult. Let's do one more. 1.5 more. Down, up, and then down again. And now all the way down. And as you're rolling down, slide in your legs and go directly into double leg stretch. Legs out, arms out. Circle it in today in a tuck. Legs out, arms out. Circle it in and tuck. Let's breathe in here, breathe out in our tuck, and we'll speed it up. Inhale, exhale. Remember, lower back stays down. You're keeping that pelvis nice and still. There's no space between your lower back and the mat. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5. Hang in there, last 4, 3, 2. And now we'll take the head down and move into a bicycle leg. One leg up and down. As you pull it in, other leg up and down. And up and lower. And up and lower. Inhale, exhale. Now imagine you're pedaling up a hill. There's resistance on the pedals. Can you picture what that feels like when it's so hard to push that pedal around? Imagine that here. Push it away. Push it away. Take 8 more. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both knees in. Give it a hug. Then set your feet down and lift your hips to a nice bridge stretch. You decide how high up you want to come. Close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths here. And then roll it on down. Knees come in and the knees open. Heels touch and feet are flexed. This is frog exercise. Let's do the legs first. You're going to push the legs away. Squeeze them together as if they were one leg. Engage your glute muscles here, your thighs, your inner thighs, of course your abdominals. Then relax. Draw the knees in. Exhale, push away, squeeze through the legs. Inhale, relax. Exhale, squeeze through the legs and core. Inhale, relax. Let's add the upper body. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Remember, you can always work with your head down. This one is just as much leg work as core work. So squeeze through those legs. And let's do 4 more. Keep pressing your heels together. Here's 3. Here's 2. Here's 1. Then relax it by grabbing a hold of your ankles. Relax your feet. And also relax your breathing. Breathe deep into your belly. Now knees come together, arms come down. We'll make a circle to the right with our legs and then a circle to the left with our legs, and it's a small circle. If you're not familiar with this one, watch first. Legs go slightly to the right. Then we'll circle around, brush the toes to the ground while we try to keep the back down, and then complete the last part of the circle. Then you go to the left. Left, sweep, and in. And to the right, try to keep the back down as the legs are moving away from you. Let's go ahead and take our arms out to the side while we do this. You're alternating directions, one right, one left. Here's what we don't want. Watch, we don't want this big arch of the back and flare of the ribs. We do not want that. I'm going to keep this all really tucked in tight. Exhale, circle it around. Inhale, knees in. Exhale, circle it around. Inhale, knees in. 4 more. And 3. Blow that breath out. And 2. And last one. Fantastic. Hug the knees to the chest. Release your lower back. Relax your feet too. Then straighten the legs up towards the ceiling as straight as you can get them. And then head and shoulders up. So this is our straight leg stretch. The top leg is as straight as you can get it, while keeping your back down. So if the top leg ends up being bent, that's fine. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's do 8 of these. Here's 7. There's 4 and 3 and 2. Now both legs come up, bend the knees, roll up as slowly as you can to find a V-sit position, nice and tall. Take a breath in. On the breath out, roll it back down. Just like when we do our roll-ups, you can use your arms to assist you. Go back to that straight leg stretch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both legs up. Bend the knees. Roll it up. Find your V-sit. Sit tall. Hold here. And then into butterfly stretch. Then sitting up tall, feet to the ground, arms are here in front. We're going to roll back, sweep the arms right, take it center, roll back, sweep the arms left. Right, left. Tightening that imaginary belt. Then take it to the center, go straight back, find your V-sit position. Let's start with our feet on the ground. I'm going to face you for a moment so you can see the arms. You're going to open the arms out, bring them back together. Open the arms out on an exhale. Bring them together on the inhale. Now as the arms open, kick the right leg and back. As the arms open, kick the left leg. Now don't lose your posture. So it might be you need to work in a smaller range in order to keep the back nice and long. 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. Then we go back to our butterfly stretch. Then guide the legs together and come up with me onto your knees. If you need a little cushioning under those knees, feel free to grab a folded blanket. We will take our right leg here out to the side and notice the position of the hips. If this hip is lifted up, can you tuck it down so the pelvis is level? If not, then choose this position instead with the leg, please. So this is called a T-stand. We're going to reach over to our left just as far as we're able to reach, and then tighten through the right side waist as we come back up. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Think about this right here, this side of the waist. You're contracting the muscles to bring you back up. And you're kind of trying to reach long away with this left hand. So instead of this here, you're trying to reach it out a little further. Let's do 4 more. Inhale, exhale, and 3. Inhale, exhale, 2, and 1. Now bring the arms down and let's change sides. That's a nice strengthener for these muscles through here, your side waist oblique muscles. So extend the arms. And here we go, reach to the right. Inhale, exhale, tighten right here through the left as you come up. Inhale, reach it away. Exhale, tighten on that left side waist and lift. Breathing in, breathing out. It's all right if the fingertips don't come all the way down to the floor, that's fine. Just reach as far as you're able. Keep concentrating on every movement. Make every repetition count. We have 4 more. Here's 3. Here's 2. And last one. Perfect. Bring it on in. Sit comfortably. And take a little side-to-side stretch, please. Just a few. Perfect. Now let's come all the way down onto our side, working on our side plank today. Position your elbow right underneath your shoulder. Some of you will be working with your hips down. Some of you will be working with your hips up. Remember your different leg options. What I'm showing here is probably the most gentle option. You could also have your feet staggered or stacked. So let's try one first here, lifting up, and just see what we're up for, whether we want that knee down or that knee up. Take a couple breaths. And then take a break for a moment. What we'll be doing with this top arm is reaching it up to the ceiling and then reaching it under the waist. Inhale up and exhale down. And we'll do that from that side plank. So choose the option you would like to work with. We're going to do 8. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in and out. Now if you start to get a little shaky with it, take it down a notch. Take a break. 4 more. Pull in through those core muscles. Wrap those side waist muscles around your torso. And last time right here. And release. Swing it around to the other side. How'd you do with that? So let's find our alignment. The elbow right under the shoulder. And first, just do kind of a tester. Which position do you think you want to do for the entire duration? And you can switch it midway, that's fine. Take a couple more breaths here. And then go ahead and lower. So let's try it with the arms. So choose the positioning that you can maintain with the best possible form and control and focus. Here we go. Exhale, reach under. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Nice strong breath. Here's 6 and 5. Last 4 and 3 and 2. Last 1 and release. Beautiful job, everyone. Take another side stretch. This time just hold one side. And then bring it over and hold the other side. And then lay back on that first side. We'll be working with some side series work that's more focused on control from your deep core muscles than it is about strengthening through the gluteus medius. It's both, but this particular series is more about what we're doing here to control, stabilize the body from in the torso while we move the leg around. So you're laying kind of at the back of your mat, and you have your legs diagonaled up a little bit towards the front of your mat. Then you lift this top leg, and it is active, not just lifted and relaxed, but pointing the toe, firming the thigh, firming the glute. Now, here's where our control comes from. So pull in those abdominals and just start experimenting with moving the leg front and back. And how much can you move it without anything moving in your torso? So kind of get a feel for that. What we don't want is this. We don't want the leg going back and this top shoulder collapsing forward. Make it a little bigger if you can. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. So exhale, pull it in. 6 more of these. Keep the leg active, pointing that toe. Here's 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now, a circle with the leg. Bring it as far forward as you can. Hoist it up to the ceiling and bring it down. And inhale, exhale. This torso here from the head to the hip is not moving at all. Breathing in and out. Inhale, exhale. Feel how the core muscles work throughout the movement to keep the torso still, isolating the movement to just the leg. 4 more of these. One more. Then point the toe, kick the leg up, flex the foot, drag the leg down. Point it up, flex foot down. Breathing in, breathing out. Here you want to imagine you're moving the leg through something thick, like mud or something. The leg doesn't move easily. 4 more times. And 3 and 2 and 1. Now bring the leg in, give it a hug. You can lay it down on the ground here and relax. Then push your body up here, and let's take it over to the other side. Same thing here on the other side. So once again, you're lining your body with the back edge of your mat, and then moving your legs up towards the front edge of your mat. Right away, pull in. And we'll be pulling in here throughout the movement. Top leg up, so let's just start by kind of moving it around and figure out how this works here. How much can we move the leg without counterbalancing it with the upper body movement? So we do not want this. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Start to make it a little bigger. If you can keep that torso still. How big can you make the legs swing without moving the torso or the top shoulder? Inhale forward. Exhale back. Counting down now. Here's 8 and 7. Last 4. 3. Remember the toe is pointed, the leg is firm. Now those circles of the leg, bring the leg as far forward as you can, lift it up and bring it down. Inhale. Exhale. If this bothers your hip, feel free to do it like this with a shorter lever. And if that still bothers your hip, feel free to substitute anything else you would like to here. Breathing in and out. Here's 6 more. Last 2. Now comes those kicks. Leg up to the ceiling, pointed toe, flex the foot, drag the leg down. And imagine again, you're moving the leg through something thick here. It's difficult to move the leg. It's all about the energy you put into it, your imagination, creating a great experience. 7 more. Last 4. And 3. And 2. Last 1. Beautiful. Take a nice stretch and relax. From here, let's bring it up onto our hands and our knees, all 4s. And a nice, easy cat-cow stretch when you get there. One more. Then find that nice tabletop back. Set your shoulders nice and firm. Pull your abdominals in. Now feel free to work in kneeling plank pose here. Or curl your toes under and lift your knees up for full plank pose here. And just hold the position. Firm your legs, firm your inner legs, firm your abdominals. Try not to sag down in your shoulders. Keep your breath steady. Let's hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come into child's pose, please, and relax. Back up to all 4s. And let's drop down to forearms now for forearm plank pose. So if you're on your knees, you're here, imagining a straight line from knees to shoulders. And of course, if you're on your toes, you're here. those of you on the toes, let's try one leg, tap out and in, other leg, tap out and in. That's an option to bring the challenge level up a little bit, so that's up to you. Try to keep those hips level with those shoulders. Everything is still in the body except for the leg. Keep that breath going. 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Then release and make your way back to child's pose and stretch it out. From here, make your way down onto your stomach and clear some space around you if you don't have it to move your arms around in this range. We're going to do a little snow angels here today. So start in a bit of a hover. Your nose is lifted, maybe your chest is lifted off the mat. And if it's comfortable for you, you can also lift the legs. Let's just see how that feels. And then lower it down, turn your head to one side, and lift it back up slowly. And lower it down, and lift it up. And lower, and lift, and lower. Now this next one, try holding this up. And the legs go out and the arms start reaching out and as far up overhead as feels all right for your shoulders. And then legs come back together and arms come back in. So this is our snow angel. And notice that I said as far as is good for your shoulders and your back. So it could be that you're stopping in a range like this, and that's fine. Listen to your body. 3 more. Last one here. Then release. Bring your hands by your chest. Push up and back to child's pose again. And return to all fours. We're going back into our plank pose. This one you could also do from kneeling. So why don't we start there actually? From your knees, bring your right leg back. And on your exhale breath, bring the right knee towards the left arm, press it back. Then bring it to the right arm, press it back. To the left arm, to the right arm. Now those of you that want to go up into plank pose, you can do it from there. Left arm, right arm. Keep your body still other than that leg though. Maintain that good form, pushing away from the ground with your palms. 1 more of these. And then release. Thread the needle, right arm reaching under left for a nice shoulder stretch. And then on a left arm under right, thread the needle, nice shoulder stretch. And back up to all fours. So let's do that on the left leg now. And again, you can work from all fours or work from plank pose, whichever helps you to have the best form and technique. Left leg back. It goes to the right. Then it goes to the left arm. Then across to the right arm. and out to the left arm. All the while, scoop that belly button in on the exhale. Keep it steady. Rest when you need to, if necessary, anytime. And one more time. Perfect. Then sit back however you're most comfortable and wrap the arms around to stretch the back of the shoulders. Then wrap the arms around the other way. Unwrap the arms. Come around to have a seat, facing forward. Sit however you're most comfortable, please. And take a stretch to one side. Hold it there. Maybe close your eyes here. And then bring it over to the other side. Then a twist over to one side. With your inhale breath, sit up as tall as you can. With your exhale breath, draw your abdominal muscles in. Slowly bring that twist around to the other side. And then bring it back to the center. Take a nice deep breath in, reach it up. Exhale, hands to the center chest. Reverse that. Inhale up. Exhale, arms open. Take a couple more breaths just like that. And one more breath in and out. Thank you so much, everyone, for spending some time with me on some Pilates today. So important to keep exercising and stay healthy during this time. And as this stretches out longer, to keep our strength up so we can hit the ground running once we're back together again in live classes. Take care, everyone. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week with a new video. Bye-bye.